Hi, so today I'm going to do a Body Shop haul slash review, which is kind of my new thing. Most of these products I've bought quite recently, so they're going to be a haul. A couple of them are slightly older, so I've kind of used them and I can tell you why I'd recommend and why I don't. So we'll start off with a couple of exfoliators I bought. So this one is the Sheer Exfoliating Sugar Body Scrub, and both of these are quite big, but this one's definitely a lot bigger. I'd say this is like almost double the size. So this one's 250 mils and I use this one quite a bit. It just has a really nice smell, but it's not overpowering. It's kind of the normal sheer smell. And it's just a really nice consistency. It's definitely less exfoliating, not in a bad way, but maybe more, well, less abrasive than some of the fruitier exfoliants, like I think it's a strawberry one, has like strawberry seeds in, or maybe raspberry seeds, I can't remember which one it is, and that's slightly more abrasive, and it's kind of, if you're really wanting to exfoliate, that one's probably a bit better, whereas this one's a nice one if you're kind of in not wanting something too abrasive. It's still quite gentle, but it still exfoliates and it really nourishes your skin, because it kind of is almost like a half body butter, half exfoliator. So this one I'd really recommend. Then my second one is the French Grapeseed Scrub, and this is from the Spa of the World collection, which is normally slightly more expensive. And this one is not what I was expecting, to be honest. It smells kind of like grapes. It smells very fresh and I do like the scent of this one. It's a green, quite thick exfoliator, and it has some, I think, grape seeds in it, but they've been quite sparing with those. They're not like very consistent like with the raspberry strawberry seed one. This one I do like. Again, it's quite nourishing. It's not something that's going to leave you really dry and quite abrasive. It's moisturising as well. It doesn't leave you quite like greasy, like a few of the Body Shop ones I've used in the past from the Spa of the World. I've just felt really greasy, and like I've basically got some butter and just slapped it all over my arms, which obviously is not a nice feeling. So I quite like both of these. I'd probably recommend this one as I think it's slightly cheaper, but again, you do get more with this one, and they're both quite nice. Both leave you feeling moisturised, so I'd recommend both. Then moving on to the kind of lip stuff I got. This one's slightly older, I didn't get in this batch of buying. I got some of the lip balms, and they're all different fruity flavours, so it's like a raspberry one, a peach one, and they're all kind of a kind of pinky red colour. They do leave your lips slightly that colour, however it's obviously not as intense as a proper lip gloss or lipstick. I'm not the biggest fan of these, to be honest, and they're about £5 each, so I think they're quite expensive for a lip balm. And even though they give you that kind of tint of colour, it's not super intense or something that I'd buy just for that, and I think after a while they leave my lips drier than before, so it's not as nourishing as the other stuff, which is a bit of a shame really, because their body butter is the stuff I love most, so I thought maybe these would be like body butter for my lips, but I definitely don't rate them as high as that. It's a quadrant of lip colours. It comes with the mirror, as you could see, and these are lip balms. However, I would say they're just as moisturising as those lip balms I just showed you, if not more. There's just a small tint of colour, so it's almost like a pigment that you can just dab onto your lips, and it gives you a really pretty colour. These, as you can see, are very bold and bright. It definitely doesn't look like that on your lips. It's just kind of a more paled down version, but I quite like that because I wouldn't want my lips to be this bright. If you're going for kind of a casual look but you still want something on your lips that feels nice and just gives you a hint of colour, these are really good, and I do definitely prefer these to the lip balms, which is quite surprising, but I'd recommend this. And I think it's also a nice range of colours. You've got a couple of reds and a couple of pinks, so if that's the colours that you like, then this is quite a nice little set. Then I got the Chamomile Body Shop cleanser. This is just the gentle eye makeup remover one. This is okay. I think it's just as good as kind of any eye makeup remover. I probably won't buy it again because it's more expensive than the drugstore ones, however I don't rate it any higher. I think it's a chamomile melting butter cleanser. I always see great reviews about, so I almost wish I'd bought that more than this, because people do say it's like amazing, whereas this one I kind of just thought it was subpar. It was okay, but nothing better than like a Garnier one, which is about half the price, but it's still nice. Then moving on, I actually got this in the sale. I think the body bows are normally around £16 and I got this for £10. However, they've also brought out some kind of extra luxurious ones for £18, so I want to try those out because they do look nice. And as I mentioned earlier in this video, I love the body butters. They're the one thing, if I could only have one thing from Body Shop again, I'd have to pick them because I truly feel like my skin is so nice and soft after them. Sometimes I use moisturisers and my skin feels soft for a while, but then after an hour or two it feels really dry again. But these ones I love. I love the consistency, you get a lot in the tub, and I love the range of smells they have. This one, I think it was on sale because it's like a fall autumn one, because it smells a bit like spicy pumpkin and it's called a vanilla pumpkin, so I assume it was kind of the autumn one and that's why it's on sale. But I really do like this, and I know you can still get on the website, so even though it's kind of a more autumnal smell, I think you can kind of use it any time of the year, and I'll definitely be using this and picking up a few more. Then moving on, I have a couple of shower gels. I just wanted to kind of show you the size difference. This is 250ml and this is 60, and I'll just show you next to each other. I mean, I'm sure you can guess from the mil, but this one's a lot smaller. And before, I've got a few of the kits, the body butters and the shower gels, and I've kind of not paid attention to how much mil they have, or not being able to kind of visualise how small it's actually going to be. But I find these really small, and whenever I've ordered them online, which has only been like once or twice because I've learnt from my mistakes, I've been really disappointed because they don't last that long. And I think for value for money, it's better to buy the bigger version in Body Shop, and then it's going to last you a lot longer. You'll gain a lot more product. I just always feel a bit ripped off when I buy the minis, but I did. I got this scent, which, to be fair, I love the smell of this. I've had this in a body butter before and I just think it smells so fresh and so nice. And then the pink grapefruit one, the smell again, I know I like it because I think I've had either the hand cream or the body butter version of this. It smells really nice. The body washes I've used before, not something I'd like super go out of my way for, but they're nice, but nothing super special like the body butters, which I'd definitely recommend. Then I have the carrot cream face wash. This one I've not used yet, so I can't really give a review on. I bought it because it says it's packed with loads of ingredients that are going to make your skin nicer and kind of all the essential oils and things like that, which I love in skincare. I'm not a big fan of the smell of carrot, but this doesn't smell like carrot, which is good. It just smells very fresh, nothing super intense, so it's quite nice. So the smell of it I like. I'll have to give you an update if it's a standout product. Lastly, another one of my favourite products from Body Shop is the Drop of Light Pure Resurfacing Liquid Peel. And I have used some liquid peels before, I think from Clinique, but those ones I wasn't a huge fan of, but this one I absolutely love. When I first got it, I wasn't too keen on it, but the trick to using this is to use a tiny amount and to really rub it in circular motions on your skin, and all kind of everything disgusting like dead skin and all of that stuff is going to come off, and your skin is going to be so glowy, a lot clearer and lovely after you use this. And because you're only using a tiny amount, this is going to last for ages. I've used it quite a few times already and I can still feel it feels almost full. I think this was £16 or £18, so it is on the pricier side. However, I do think it's quite a luxurious piece of skincare and product that you can put into your routine, and I definitely recommend this. I think when I do finally use all of it, I'm going to repurchase because it's one of the best exfoliators for my face that I've found, and I didn't really expect to love this. The first couple of times I used it I wasn't, but once you've got the technique of kind of really rubbing it into your skin and using the perfect amount, it's a really great product. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you want any other hauls or kind of skincare reviews, please leave them in the comments below. I do have an Aldi skincare review which you can check out, which I'll link, and a couple of other skincare